Welcome to Bill's Bridge Corner, Sunday, December 15th, 2013. Class 53, the count signal, Part 2. Today we're going to conclude the count signal covering three different topics. The first, when not to give a count signal. We've covered a case or two already. Second is the trump echo. It's a little different. It's a count signal, but a count signal in trump. And another kind of echo, which is called the Smith echo. It refers to a play in no trump that's not so much having to do with count, but has to do with the echo, the high and the low play. Let's begin. When should you not give a count? Whenever you and partner declares count in the suit from the bidding or the play. There's no sense in telling partner something he already knows. If all you're doing is declare your distribution, which could help him in the play, the hand. You don't want to help the declarer. The second case where you don't want to give a count is when declarer's suit can be established in a variety of ways, and declarer's going to set up the suit anyway. There's no sense to tell him. There's enough entries so that he has a variety of ways to play. It goes back to the same basic point. Don't help the declarer. Help your partner. If it only helps the declarer, don't give a signal. I'd like to give a simple hand to demonstrate this point and also a corollary which we've already covered briefly. What kind of a signal is this? Let's look at the following hand. You are east. This is your hand. South is the dealer, and the bidding goes. One heart by south, partner passes. One spade by north, you pass. One no by south, pass. Three no trump by north, all pass. Your partner is on lead, and he leads the jack of spades. Dummy comes down with ace, king, queen, fourth of spades, king, doubleton of hearts. Well, partner didn't make a very great lead, but we go from what we got. Declare wins the ace, and now he leads the king of hearts. You win the ace, you don't really have a choice in it, and declare plays the two of hearts, and partner plays the nine of hearts. The question I ask you, what is your lead to trick 3, and why do you make the lead? Let's analyze it. The question I would ask you is, what does partner's play of the 9 of hearts at trick 2 tell you? Everyone at the table knows that South started with 5 hearts. There is no earthly need for West, your partner, to give a count signal. Therefore, West 9 of hearts is a suit preference signal. Remember what I said before. The order of preference is attitude, then count, finally suit preference. If there's no need for a count signal, then a 9 of hearts is a suit preference signal. We're going to get into suit preference signals tomorrow. A high heart tells you the partner likes the higher ranking suit, and that suit is diamonds. Lead the jack of diamonds, and what happens? Partner has ace, queen, 9 of diamonds. Well played, partner. Remember this and burn it into your memory. Second category of echo is the trump echo. It's in the trump suit. In the trump suit, signals are reversed. For one reason, the defense has fewer trumps typically than they would have in any other suit, or else the opponents have really misbid. In the trump suit, if you're going to give count, you play low with an even number and you play high with an odd number. Why is that? It's kind of strange, but it makes sense once you analyze it. When do you do it? When you are roughing declares trick. You may have a second rough. Partner needs to know. How many times have you played where you give your partner a rough, you get back in the lead it again and find out that the partner is out of trump and you've just given them a trick? That's why you want to give a count signal in the trump suit. The second is when you lead trump. The third is when declare's length is unknown. Oftentimes declare's length in the trump suit is known. If it is known and none of these others apply, don't signal. When roughing, let's suppose that you hold this hand. You are west. South is in 4 spades. You lead the 3 of diamonds to partner's ace. He returns the 8 of diamonds. 8 is a high card, so it's a suit preference signal. Stay tuned, we're going to get into suit preference signals tomorrow. The two kind of go together. You rough with the 6. High shows an odd number. You return the jack of hearts. That's what partner asked you to do, lead the hearts. Declare wins. Declare now leads a high spade to partner's ace of spades. You play the 4. You have shown partner you have a 3rd spade. That's critical because now partner knows that he can give you another rough. Partner wins the ace of spades and returns another diamond for you to rough. Good defense. If you only had 2, you would have signaled only having 2, and partner would try something else. He wouldn't try to give you a rough that wasn't non-existent. When leading trump or declares trump length is unknown, what do we do? If it's not clear what the trump suit division is and you want to lead trump, avoid it if you know declares trump length from the bidding. Suppose South opens 4 spades and you hold 5 spades. Give partner count because he is out, or will soon be out. Declare will know your length soon enough. Let's conclude this class with a different kind of an echo. It's called the Smith echo. It's not really a count signal, it's more of an attitude signal, and it applies only in a no-trump contract. Here's how it works. You are east, defending a no-trump contract after the bidding has been very straightforward. South bid 1 no, North raised to 3. Your partner leads the 5 of spades. This is your holding, and dummy comes down with his hand. He plays the 6 of spades. You play the jack to South king. Now you begin calculations. First thing you want to do is apply the rule of 11. Declare has the number of cards told by the rule of 11. You take partner's lead, the 5, subtract that from 11 gives you 6. Now subtract from that the count of the cards higher than the 5 in the dummy's hand and your hand. There are 2 cards higher than the 5 in the dummy, and there are 3 cards higher than the 5 in your hand. So that means that declare began with only 1 spade higher than the 5, and he's played it. He's played the king. So you know that partner spades are going to cash. Now partner doesn't know that, but you do. At trick 2, declare leads the ace of clubs. Here's a rule you need to learn. When declare leads a suit that does not require a count signal, particularly one where declare is threatening to run a long suit and you need to figure out how long to hold off, the defenders can choose to play the Smith echo. And here's how it works. West, who we now know holds the ace of spades, plays a high club. That indicates to his partner East, that's you, that he has a high honor in the suit originally led, that's spades. Likewise, you, East, you play a high club indicating you have a high honor in spades, in this case the queen of spades. Now at some point in time the defenders are going to get in. Let's say that the defenders, but they both know that spades are going to cash now, and let's say that West gets in with the queen of clubs a trick or 2 down the road. He knows to lead a small spade to your queen, and East, you, now continue to lead spades and set the contract. Likewise, if you didn't have that honor, you would play a low card, which would tell partner not to continue the suit and try something else. The Smith Echo is a fantastic defending signal that you need to learn. Tomorrow, we're going to get into the last aspect of signals by the defense, and that is the suit preference signals. There's a lot of mystery and mystique in the suit preference signal, and we've had introductions to it in several of the classes so far. Stay tuned for the suit preference signal tomorrow.